All right, well, joining us from Capitol Hill right now, Congressman John Garamendi. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. Are you happy with the deal President Biden announced today, and what are the chances this version will pass?
Well, I think the chances are very, very good, probably next week, possibly the week after that. And am I happy? I am very, very excited about the possibilities here. We have an opportunity to literally change the trajectory of this nation. Instead of the continuation of the very rich and the very poor, we have an opportunity to build the middle class and do it in a way that provides the foundation for future economic growth. And that's the infrastructure piece, the educational piece, part of which you've talked about here. And of particular importance is there in the two bills a major attack on climate change. So it's there. I would expect that this will be finalized sometime next week. I had hoped it would be done today. That didn't happen. People want to see the final text. Okay, we'll have that early next week.
Is there anything not included that you especially wanted to keep?
Well, the proposal that was first put forward was $6 trillion. And then it became 3.5, and 3.5 is now 1.75. Keep in mind that is over a 10-year period. So the actual annual spending will be somewhere $175 billion, which is actually 1/3 of what we spend every year on the United States military. So it is a significant amount of money over time, but it also is going to be fully paid for. There will be well over $1.75 billion, trillion dollars through the tax increases, all of that on people earning over $400,000 a year adjusted gross income. And there will be a special tax on billionaires. Your little array of tax policies there are not quite accurate. There will be a major increase in taxes on the super wealthy, the billionaires, and the corporations. More than 20 of America's largest corporations, Amazon included among them, pay zero taxes, even though their net income is well over $1 billion a year.
All right, so let's talk about your district. Let's talk about what you're there in Washington, D.C., fighting so hard for the people here at home. What's in the bill that you fought hard for, and what did not make it that you fought hard for?
Well, what didn't make it is free community college. For California, that is important, but it's not a big deal because community colleges in California are actually relatively cheap. And we did expand the Pell Grant so that it'll be well right near $7,000 a year for low-income families. And so while the free community college isn't there, we did back it up with an expansion of the Pell Grant. There's also in this bill, in the two bills, a very, very important infrastructure program for California that builds on what California is already doing, and that is the electrification of our highway system, as well as a lot of money into asphalt, concrete, and bridges, all of which are critically important to California. There's a major effort to improve transit systems, particularly the electrification of transit systems. The Capitol Corridor, major improvement for that system. And we also see the opportunity in this bill to provide better water and sanitation. I know that up in Yuba County, which I represent, they have a significant problem in the small communities near Marysville about sanitation. There is a lot of money in this for sanitation systems as well as improving the water supply. In the bill is a lot of money to finish the funding for Sites Reservoir. If only we had had Sites Reservoir in place this last year and this coming year, were it in place, we would be able to fill it with what appears to be the start of a very good rainy season.
All right, we thank you so much for your time as you work on into the evening on Capitol Hill. Congressman John Garamendi, thanks.
My pleasure to be with you.